day the crow was ill and he could not go with the deer. The deer went to the field alone. The jackal saw the deer and wanted to eat its flesh. The jackal made a plan and made friendship with the deer. Then the deer introduced the jackal to the crow. Since then they were all friends. One day the jackal took the deer to a field to eat corn. The deer began to eat the corn from that field every night. One night the farmer set a net. The deer did not see the net and walked into it. The jackal saw the deer in the net but did not help him. He said to himself, "The farmer will cut the deer into pieces and throw away some pieces of bones and fill. Then I shall have a good meal." The jackal then hid himself in a bush. The crow could not find this friend. The deer must be in danger, he thought, so he began to research for his friend. After searching for a long time, he found him caught in the net. "Dear Crow," said the deer, "your words have come true. We must not make friends with strangers. The jackal is a false friend. He brought me here, and now I cannot get out of the net." "I will save your life," said the crow. In the morning, the crow saw the farmer coming towards the field. "I will save your life," said the crow. "Lie down on the ground and pretend to be dead," said the crow to the deer. "When you hear me lowing, please jump up and run away as fast as you can." The crow then sat on the deer's head and pretended to strike him with his beak. The farmer saw the deer and thought him to be dead. He then took the deer out of the net, put it aside, and began to fold up the net. The crow at once cowered. The deer jumped up and ran away as quickly as he could. The farmer took up his club and threw it at the deer. It did not hit the deer, but it hit the jackal behind in the bush, and it dropped down dead. So he could not raise good crops. As a result, he was always in want of food. The farmer had a kitchen garden near his house. One day he saw that the fencing round the garden was broken. He said to himself, "I shall repair the fencing tomorrow." But he totally forgot it the next day. Some days passed by. The farmer did not repair the broken fencing. One day he sat idle before the house. He saw some goats entering the garden through the broken fence. He called his wife to drive the goats for the garden. The farmer's wife was cooking inside the kitchen. She came out and ran into the garden to drive away the goats. A dog was waiting outside the kitchen when the farmer's wife went out. The dog entered the kitchen and spoiled some of the food cooked by her. He opened the door and found his friend Grasshopper waiting. He looked very pale and sick. He said to the ant, "There is no food in my house for a few days. All the members of my family have been starving." The grasshopper hoped that his friend would not deprive him. He would help him with some food grain. So the grasshopper requested the ant to save their lives from starvation. The ant asked him, "What did you do during summer? Did not you save anything The grasshopper replied, I spent the whole summer singing. The ant said, how could you pass the whole summer without doing any time? Did not you think that if you did not work, your whole family would starve? The grasshopper said, I am very sorry for wasting my time. I couldn't realize what I blunder I committed. Would you please help me this time? But the ant said, poor grasshopper, it is true we have enough for ourselves, but we aren't in a position to help you. Moreover, he advised the grasshopper to dance in winter since he saw in summer. The man said, I have came for quite a far off place. Please get down and listen to me. Roja thought that the man had some important things to say to him, so he came down from the roof soon and wanted to know what the man wanted to say. The man sought some financial help for him. At this, Roja became very angry, but he did not show any sign of anger to him. He decided to teach him good a lesson. He told the man to climb up the stair with him. When they both reached the roof, Roja said, sorry, I no have money to help you. Then man became very furious and asked him, why have you made me climb up the stairs only to say that you do not have any money? Roja instantly replied, why have you made me climb all the way down the stairs only to ask for money instead of shouting from below? Once he got a chance, he found some feathers of a peacock in a jungle. He did not miss the opportunity. He took the feather one by one and stuck them in among his own feathers. Then he looked at him and became overwhelmed with the joy, thinking himself to be as beautiful as a cuckoo. He thought that he should no longer live with the crows, so he made up his mind to live with the peacocks. But peacocks understood easily that actually he was crow in the guise of a peacock. All peacocks gathered together and attacked him. They pulled out of the false feathers and drove him away. Finding no other way, have returned to the crows, but the crows did not accept him. They also drove him away. The crows realized his fault. He apologized to all the crows. He also promised and he would never be ever ambitious or shows any falsehood. Styling is a great sin, said the prophet, and nobody respect a thief. Oh, prophet, ask me, do you others think? I'll do it. But styling, now I cannot give it up, said all the thief. All right, said the prophet. Then follow this simple advice, do not tell a lie. Then thief promised that he could not tell a lie from that day. At night the thief went out to style as usual. On the way a man asked him, where are you going? The thief remembered that device the prophet, so he could not tell a lie. He also could not. Next night too, the thief went out and strolling again a man met him on the way and asked him, where are you going? The thief could not tell a lie. He also could not speak the truth, so he came back home that night. The same thing happened to the thief every night, and he could not tell a lie. He also could not speak the truth, so he could not go to style. As a result, he gave up the habit of styling, and finally he became a great saint. The wolf saw a young lamb grazing at the foot of a small hill. He fell upon the young lamb, tore him to pieces, and started devouring the delicious fish. Suddenly, a bone got stuck in his throat. It tried to get right it but could not.